What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome back to my Felipe Massa career mode. First of all, I'd like to say Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a good one, and hope New Year's a good one for you as well. But with all the festivities out of the way, we're looking forward to another race in this career mode, and it's the Spanish Grand Prix. One I've been looking for, getting the flyways out the way. They're not my best tracks, but we've had a decent points haul so far if you want to check them videos out. But Spain started the European season and one of my favourite tracks, so I'm looking forward to a good race ahead of us. And we've got a highly competitive car here. I think it could be very close between ourselves, Ferrari and Mercedes, but I was a little bit rusty once again. I keep leaving a bit of time between doing each race at the moment, and when you're holding up Mercedes in qualifying, yeah, there's no doubt you're going to get a nudge like that. But after a bit of practice, or a couple more laps even, we got into the groove. We're P7 at the moment. This lap was so much better. It just felt so much smoother, cleaner and quicker overall. And coming to the line, there we go, 5th place, only 3/10 off. That's a very close session indeed. Rosberg takes pole from Raikkonen again, so the number 2s in the top 2 teams are outshining the main, well, the ones you'd think would be the main contenders, but I've out-qualified Valtteri, who is absolutely miles off the pace. Wow, okay. So, yeah, that's the grid for the Spanish Grand Prix. Looking forward to a good one. And it looks like another 3-stop. I'm not sure if, like, every track on a 100% race is 3-stop, but we'll see throughout the season. Ooh, this is going to be a long race. 3 lights, 4, 5, and the Spanish Grand Prix is away, and we of course get a horrific getaway to start off. You can see Bottas closing up on our right. We're trying and squeeze him, but he's coming up really quickly. Ricciardo's on his inside, so we're going 3 wide into turn 1. I'm going to try and hang him around the outside. Ricciardo's up his inside, but Bottas is hit. He's hit me. He's spun round. He must be at the back now. But we're looking ahead, closing in on the back of Hamilton. The 2 Ferraris are side by side. Rosberg's getting away. Hamilton is very slow there. We make slight contact, but we're going to have an opportunity. Up the inside, sliding it up there, so close to avoid Vettel. But we're maintaining 4th. I think Hamilton trying to go around the outside, which will soon become the inside. Can we get 4th place with him? We're trying the outside line. I'm not too sure this is going to work. You don't really get too many moves around the outside there, so Hamilton maintains 4th. That is such an exciting start to the race. I had to talk so quickly, but Rosberg's just scampering off now. The 2 Ferraris are no doubt going to battle, and I'm just behind Hamilton. Looks like I might have a chance down here. Screw you, DRS sign, you just got wrecked, and we're going to go for a move up the inside, of course. Sliding it up. He sees us coming, goes a little bit wide, and we get the move done. Not the most convincing move, but we're up into P4, hopefully going to close onto the back of the Ferraris. But let's see what happened in the first corner. Bottas clips our rear tyre. So I was thinking it wasn't my fault at all. I gave enough room. That looked like, yeah, that looks like Bottas turned in on Ricciardo. We should get a good view here. Yeah, Ricciardo has no space. He's entitled to go for that. This should be a good view on board with NASA. Yes, you can clearly see Bottas turns in on Ricciardo, bounces off the Red Bull and into my car. And yeah, he gets the punishment he deserves, really. I didn't think that was my fault, so yeah. Valtteri, you've got a lot of work to do, lad. But yeah, we're struggling in the early stages. It felt like we didn't have much grip, and Hamilton's got to run here. We've got to leave him room, and yeah, surely he's going to get up the inside. Yes, he does, with more downforce in that fast right-hand. And now Ricciardo's on the attack as well. We're really struggling in these early stages. We just need to get into a groove. Though we did come back at Hamilton on the start-finish straight. A very strong slipstream effect as we go up the inside to take 4th place back. And we need to start putting in some decent laps, try and catch up to the 2 battling Ferraris, and that's exactly what I did. Vettel is clearly faster than Raikkonen here, and I'm very fast indeed, I think. And if I could get past these 2 Ferraris, I reckon I could challenge Rosberg, so be interesting to see what happens. We've pulled away from Hamilton as well, which really identifies our pace at this point. So Vettel looks like he's going for a move on Raikkonen. Yes, up at the inside. Let's hope something happens here. Gives us an opportunity. Side by side through the first chicane. This is very tight indeed from the 2 Ferraris. They've made contact there. This should give me an opportunity. I think Vettel's got the inside line. Well, he does have the inside line, so he should get it done. Let's see what happens. Trying to be very opportunistic here. Trying to follow Vettel through Raikkonen's lost a bit of momentum. Oh, we were so close to hitting him. And we're going to try around the outside once again. Don't think it's going to work. Like I said before, it didn't with Hamilton. And yeah, it's not going to work with Raikkonen here, but Raikkonen's under threat here. We're looking for an opportunity to get past, but I don't think we're going to get it done here. We didn't get a great run there. We went slightly too wide. But it's looking fantastic, this race for us. We've got great pace. We can easily beat these Ferraris. And we're going to slide up the inside into the chicane. A move you never see in real life, but it could be done here, especially on this game. Raikkonen's lost momentum, so I don't think he's going to get DRS. But we get DRS off Vettel, and we did close in on the back of Vettel. Big news, big news! In 15 minutes, we're going to get heavy rain. That should make the race very interesting indeed. Wow, so if we think 15 minutes is probably about 11-12 laps, so we need another lap or so out of these, and I thought might as well put on another set of the option tyres. If it rains for the rest of the race, then we're not going to need these dry tyres, so might as well make the most of the fast tyres. Vettel did pit on the previous lap, so no doubt he's going to get the undercut here, but we'll see how close it is. We did put in a decent in lap, but that's frustrating. We're getting held up by his teammate. So there's Vettel side by side with Alonso. That was actually very close indeed. Let's see what happens here. We're all locked up, getting far too excited into the first corner. Compose yourself. Come on, Felipe, baby. We can do this. So closing in on our former teammate Alonso. We got to get up the inside and stick with Vettel. Getting the move done. Hitting the apex. Nicely done. Vettel's getting stuck behind Verstappen and Perez here. So we might have an opportunity in the slower sections. Obviously, Verstappen and Perez haven't pitted yet, so definitely holding up the Ferrari. Would we? We've messed it up a little bit there. A bit of oversteer. Otherwise, we could have had a chance into this chicane. So if we stay close enough to the Ferrari, I think we could gain a position. So Vettel's going to get DRS, Verstappen's going to get DRS. We're all going to get DRS with Perez. So let's see, do we have enough straight line speed? Vettel's going for the move. I'm using the double slipstream. I'm going to go up the inside, make this 3 wide. Dribble overtake? No, we've messed up the braking. That was a bit too opportunistic. A bit brave as well. Wow, that could have been a triple overtake. That would have been awesome. So we've let Perez back through. We've got to let Vettel through as well. I'm going off the track because Vettel will just not get past me. There we go. Should I let Verstappen past? That's a question I was asking myself. And yeah, I'm not too sure why I don't. I think I would have got Verstappen anyway, so yeah. We'll forget about that, but Vettel gets the move done on Perez. We've got to follow Vettel once again, so we're trying to get past Perez here. Getting the move done. We're going slightly too wide. We're going to cut across him just to defend the position, and there we go. This is a very intriguing battle, and hopefully we're not losing too much time to Rosberg, because this is effectively for second in the race. But if we stay close enough here, as it looks like we have, get a good round out the final corner, which it looks like we kind of have. We've dropped back a little bit. Rich makes DRS, slipstream. I'm going to say job done. And it does look that way right now. There we go. Up into 4th. Decent move there. And now to go after the Mercedes of Rosberg. We've got a couple of cars ahead that haven't pitted. Grosjean and Sainz, who is leading the race there. Probably for the first time in his career in F1. But we go for a move around the outside of Grosjean. This is very close. He gives us a slight nudge. What's that for, Roman? Forcing us off the track. Battling us far too hard. Come on, man, let me through. But that was a great battle there. We got the move done, and yeah, Grosjean lost a position to Vettel as well. So the Ferrari is following me like I was following him before. So we've got Sainz just ahead of us. Rosberg has just overtaken him. So I'm clearly going to pounce on him here. He's on 14 lap old tyres. I've got a much better car, and we're just putting it up the inside, getting ourselves up into second place. Now to see what the gap is to Rosberg. It's not too much. I think it's like 3-4 seconds. So we've got a shout at the win here. If we keep it clean, and yeah, obviously strategy was coming into it. Can't forget about the rain. The rain came down on lap 17. Well, in my opinion, lap 17. Coming into the pits now. Rosberg's in as well. And everyone else behind is following us. So onto the intermediates we go. Rosberg is just coming out before us. Shame we couldn't hold him up. Well, we're getting the tyres changed. There we go. I don't know if we got slightly held up there by Ferrari, but we're coming out in second place. And yes, definitely time for intermediates. And yeah, there's quite a few pit stops in this race, so I'm not going to just constantly show you pit stops over and over again. It's now heavy rain, and now onto the wet tyres. So pretty much the same as before. And now you can see the gap to Rosberg, 7.5 seconds. We did struggle in the initial stages on the wet tyres, just didn't have the confidence I did in on the dry tyres at the start of the race, but it took a few laps to get up to speed, and yeah, we're feeling okay at this point. But yeah, apparently it's time for intermediates because the cars behind me, everyone has pitted apart from me and Rosberg, so they will probably get the undercut. So we could be very close, myself, Hamilton and Vettel. Me and Rosberg come in the next lap, putting on the intermediates. Changeable conditions just makes the race so much more exciting, and you have to make so many more decisions. So where is Hamilton? I see Kvyat there. I think I see a Mercedes. Is that Mercedes? Yes, it is. We've got to come out ahead of him. We're locking up. And we're just ahead of the Mercedes. Wow, that was incredibly close. But we had to do that. And now we need to get used to these tyres. Get them up to temperature because they're cool at this point. And you can tell as I go off the track. And Hamilton's put me under pressure. Just need to get the braking sorted. But we've gone slightly frustratingly wide. Hamilton's gone up the inside. Oh, that's so annoying. Basic mistake to make, and now I've got Vettel on my tail, putting me under pressure, and we just need to get used to these inters on this track. And soon enough, it was time for dry tyres. How the weather changes on this game is unbelievable. It is so quick. I'm sure we've gone from wets to dries in the space of like 5-6 laps, but we're coming out behind Hamilton, who looks like he's incredibly slow, so I think we've got to take advantage of this. Yes, we do, round the outside, we got the move done, up into second place. Oh, we've made contact, we have made contact. Reminiscent of last season, where we made contact with Bottas. This is very unfortunate. What the hell happened there? No. That looks like I'm on the racing line. I didn't think Hamilton was that close. He's gone for a gap, which isn't there. Tell me what you think in the comments, but personally, why do I have a damaged nose? What's happened there? But personally, I think that's Hamilton's fault. So, we've lost 5 seconds, well, a bit more than 5 seconds. We're 5 seconds behind Vettel now. And yeah, we've got to make that time up because we should be in second. We had a better exit from the pits there than Hamilton. An unfortunate incident. What else can you say? So, lap 39 now. We got the gap down to 2 seconds. Initially, we had better pace than the Ferrari, but the last few laps, we've been very even. So I was thinking, I've got to do something different here. I can't catch Vettel, and I need to catch Hamilton as well. So I'm not going to go on the primes in the final stint like they will. I'm going to go for 2 option stints. I think that's probably our best opportunity of trying to go for second place. So coming in for another set of the option tyres. Should have better pace. Obviously the life isn't as long as the primes, so it'll be interesting to see how the different strategies pan out. And it was this moment I realised I was being an absolute cock. And I should know the rules of F1. Right, at the start of a race weekend, you're given 5 sets of option tyres. You lose 1 in practice if I'm not mistaken, so you've got 4 for the race. I used 2 at the start. I just discarded the 3rd set of tyres, and this is the 4th, so I'm going to have to go on the primes. So yeah, my stupidity has just shown through, and I've forgotten the rules of F1. What the hell is going on here? So this isn't working out well. We have got the undercut on Vettel, but now we have to make another pit stop to go into the slower tyres, the same tyres the AI will be on. So we've got to smash, just absolutely destroy these tyres with amazing laps as we go for move on Hamilton. This gives us a bit of confidence, but we've got to make up a full pit stop worth of time on primes, which realistically I don't think is going to happen. So we'll try our best, but it's not looking good for finishing in second place. I think Rosberg's probably would have been too far ahead on the standard strategy that the AI are doing. So at the end of this lap, the tyres are pretty much gone, so we're going to have to do 14 laps on the prime tyres. Obviously, they'll be a lot newer than Hamilton and Vettel's, but what's the time difference going to be? Hamilton's already gone through. How is this going to work out? I'm gutted because I think I had the pace to win this. Obviously, weather interfered. It's a shame, really, but we're going to have to try and make the most of this situation. The gap to Vettel is 10.5 seconds. And these tyres, well, It's looking a bit tricky there, isn't it? Look at the oversteer there. Wow, luckily kept the car. So lap 62, it's been a long old race, hasn't it? But yeah, we got the gap down to 4.5 seconds, but with 3 and a bit laps to go, it's not looking good. But these final few laps, Vettel's tyres went off the cliff. And I caught up to him so quickly. Roll over the back of him here. Could go for the overtake here. I think better of that. We could go for the overtake into the chicane. I think better of that. Gotta go for the DRS. It's a simple overtake. Get the move done. And then just settle for third, really. I think we're too far behind Hamilton at this point. So, DRS. Vettel is pulling away. He's got decent straight line speed, mine. Closer, closer. We could do with being a lot closer. Up the inside, are we going to get the braking sorted to get the move done? And there we go. We've done it. And pretty much confirmed another podium this season. So I did continue to pull away from Vettel, but obviously didn't have enough to get near the Mercedes. Rosberg won the race, but he wasn't too far ahead of me and Hamilton. But we're coming around the final corner. That is our 4th podium of the season. We finished 3rd on 4 different occasions. Talk about being Mr. Consistent. Another trophy for the trophy cabinet, which is going to look very nice indeed. So, there we go, celebrating a fantastic race, very exciting, weather involved as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And the standings are going to look very interesting indeed. But we'll see the final result first of all. We know Rosberg took the win from Hamilton, and then myself. Hamilton had a 5-second penalty. Wonder what that was for. But Vettel finished 4th. Valtteri recovered to 7th. And look at that. We did a 7-stop race. When I see the amount of pit stops like that, it's hilarious, really. But yeah, 7 pit stops. Bottas recovered to 7th. Maldonado pitted 8 times. So he just wants to be the best of the rest. But yeah, that was a very exciting race. In terms of the standings, Rosberg is quite far ahead already. And me and Raikkonen equal on points. We've got a decent battle going on here. Vettel and Bottas equal on points, and Hamilton down in 6th. This is going to be a very exciting season. I can see it already. Next time out is it Monaco? Oh god, it's Monaco next, isn't it? That's something to look forward to, isn't it? Wow. So, Monaco next time out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. Constructors is pretty close as well. But yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of these career mode videos. And I'll catch you in the next race. The Monaco Grand Prix. Goodbye.